Welcome to Pod Me If You Can. Today, from this 10-pack of comedy films, I'm reviewing the Jim Carrey film, very prominently displayed on the front cover there. Jim Carrey and Alan Thicke star in Copper Mountain from 1983.
Pardon me if you can. Movie reviews.
Two friends have travelled up to Copper Mountain in Colorado for different reasons. Jackson, played by Alan Thicke, is there to ski and participate in the richest pro ski race ever, while Bobby, Jim Carrey, is there to meet girls and break out of his funk. Now, this isn't really a comedy, it's not really a drama, it's not really a movie. This runs for 57 minutes and is essentially an infomercial for a now defunct Club Med in Colorado at Copper Mountain. No longer exists, this feels like it's not even a movie. It is a music video at times. It is 9 or 10 music videos because half of the duration of this 57-minute movie is actually just music clips. Full songs played by country singers, and the entire thing is padded out with skiing and very occasional bits of improv by Jim Carrey. The only possible reason to watch this is if you are a Jim Carrey, completist, you want to complete and watch everything Jim Carrey's ever done. Then maybe you'd be able to find something like this, because it's no way that this would be sold on its own. The only reason this has ever been released is surely because Jim Carrey is in it. This is actually his first leading role, if you count this as a leading role. Jim Carrey does impressions, a Sammy Davis Jr. impression, a Jack Nicholson impression, and a Steve Martin impression.
Oh no, not me, I don't go for those team sports.
What kind of sports do you go in for?
Well, I tell you, I like to stand at poolside. Oh, and occasionally get happy feet. Whoa!
In his 15 or so minutes of airtime, Jim Carrey proves that he can't be himself around women. Therefore, he has to do these impressions. He jumps into a spa to meet girls, which doesn't work. He wanders into the women's sauna, which doesn't work either. Country singers Ronnie Hawkins and Rita Coolidge both sing multiple songs each. There's at least 10 songs through this entire film, and while they're mostly in the middle, it really does make the eye wander. You look at your watch, you go, whoa, thank goodness this is only 57 minutes because half of this is a concert. Alan Thicke has to race some pro to get into the pro ski race to qualify. And it's a really, really short bit of footage, followed by another song. There are actually more songs in this movie than scenes with Alan Thicke and Jim Carrey together. Despite the fact they drive up and they're best friends at the start of this thing, they share very little screen time, 2 or 3 very short scenes. It's very hard to care about these characters because they're never really on screen together, and the problems they share with random people we don't see again. There's very little plot to this. It's really just an opportunity to show off the ski slopes and the amenities in this infomercial. Jean-Claude is a 3-time Winter Gold medalist. He's in the film. If you haven't heard about him, don't worry, because they do an entire scene standing next to a helicopter where they pretty much just run through his resume. There really isn't much of a plot to this. Alan Thicke's character wants to win the pro ski race. He doesn't. Jim Carrey wants to get with women. And in the end, he's walking with 2 women, and the reason that he got the girls was because he accidentally, while learning to ski, went down the dangerous ski run, and therefore they thought he was brave and cool, and they're helping him walk. And he did it sort of by being himself, which is as much plot as there is. Do you like country music? Maybe you'll enjoy half of this film. Overall, this is a torturous experience. It's painful to watch. If this counts as a movie, this is the worst movie I've ever reviewed on this YouTube channel. If it doesn't count as a movie, then Woundings is the worst film I've ever reviewed for this YouTube channel. And I'll leave a link to that torturous experience in the description of this film.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Check out our podcast at www.podmeifyoucan.com.